Has anyone ever told you that you may have a speech impediment? And maybe that may be the source of all of your, confusion and anger. So maybe if
That's Bunkrilla. You are a retard and that's Bunkrilla. I went big too much. That's Bunkrilla.
you know, I suggest you get help for that, but you might just forget about it because what can I do to try to help this whole situation that you're dealing with right now?
That's Bunkrilla. You are a retard and that's Bunkrilla. I went big too much. That's Bunkrilla.
Okay, look, seriously, I can't understand anything you're saying.
That's Bunkrilla. You are a retard and that's Bunkrilla. I went big too much. That's Bunkrilla.
You're not saying any words coming out of your mouth.
That's Bunkrilla. You are a retard and that's Bunkrilla. I went big too much. That's Bunkrilla.
It's just mumbles. There's no words in what you're saying.
That's Bunkrilla. You are a retard and that's Bunkrilla. I went big too much. That's Bunkrilla.
Look, if you don't acknowledge that you have a problem with the solution of you not talking the way you should be talking, you're never going to get any help for it.
That's Bunkrilla. You are a retard and that's Bunkrilla. I went big too much. That's Bunkrilla.
That is not a normal voice, alright? That's a type of sound that someone has too much caramel candies in their mouth and forgot to chew it up and swallow it to say, oh, that's delicious and everything.
That's Bunkrilla. You are a retard and that's Bunkrilla. I went big too much. That's Bunkrilla.
Look, just talk like a normal person.
That's Bunkrilla. You are a retard and that's Bunkrilla. I went big too much. That's Bunkrilla.
It's not funny. Look, it's not funny. Seriously. It's not funny. You do realize what you're doing, making these videos, trying to insult people, right? You do realize what this is supposed to be all about. It's supposed to be about, when you're insulting people, people will understand what you're saying when you're trying to insult them. But when you're mumbling like that, people are just going to laugh at you and mock you for it. Because here's someone that's mumbling their mouths about someone to insult them, to bury them in a way that you think that in your mind you're burying them, but in reality that's not how it's going to work that way. Because in order to bury someone and to insult people, people need to understand exactly what you're saying about them, how you're insulting them, and how you're burying them. But it's not going to work that way if we don't know exactly what it is that you're trying to say and how you're trying to bury us and how you're trying to insult us. That's the way to to get across people when you're doing all these videos.
That's Bunkrilla. You are a retard and that's Bunkrilla. I went big too much. That's Bunkrilla.
This is not fair. There's no thoughts. There's no words. There's just pure mumbles.
Hey, Fat Albie.
That's Bunkrilla. You are a retard and that's retard and that's Bunkrilla. I went big too much. Big too much. That's Bunkrilla.
Oh, frick.
Okay, look. Forget the natural born drill stick. Forget the darkness of chaos stick. And where you just went with. I don't know what it was.
Dark Tiger here.
Doesn't matter. Go with Jaylen Marshall. Obviously, going with Robert Serrano Jr. This is me talking right now. Robert Serrano Jr. This is not Natural Born Driller talking. Seriously, I can't understand a word you're saying when you're insulting me like that. When you're quote unquote trying to bury me with that video that you did. Look, I've been going through a lot of issues of my life growing up. Not just routines being bullied in school, but also being bullied outside of the school life. And even being bullied right here on the internet. And that happens very constantly. But a lot of issues that will go on in my life that needs to be talked about. Oh, wait, hold on a second. That's better. How's it look? Yeah. Now, what was I? Oh yeah. Yep. So I'm going through a lot of issues in my life where things are being bullied out of in school and outside of school and growing up, and especially where things being bullied in the internet. And that hasn't stopped. And you know what? Talking to somebody about it might actually help. But I can't talk to anybody about these issues going on in my life who's only mumbling like someone who hasn't finished chewing up their caramel candies yet. You know,
That's Bun Krilla. You are a retard and that's Bun Krilla. On rent big too much. That's Bun Krilla.
am I not getting through to you?
That's Bun Krilla. You are a retard and that's Bun Krilla. On rent big too much. That's Bun Krilla.
Guess not.
Hup. Oh, frick.